Dale, we literally just talked about this and how excited and just. What up, B&B Universe? It's your man Rick Robinson. I'm the man of 1,000 puns, and I'm the man to take you through everything here on this episode of Caution Tape. Only here for you, the B&B Universe. So let's start at the top, and the top is wonderful. In fact, it's. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. He himself, the glorious Bobby Roode, is back in action. He's teaming up with our good friend, Ty Dillinger. The only problem is taking on a debuting group, a group called Sanity. The thing about Sanity is that they look nothing like their Sanity. In fact, they probably kind of look like what most of the people who were, parents in the 80s thought that punks looked like, but it doesn't matter because they look dope as... I can't say the rest of that because words. Anywho, Sandy come out and two of the rando dudes just rip off the little maskings that they're wearing and just lay into Ty Dillinger and just beat the living snot out of him. And at one point, Bobby Roode goes, he tries to get in through the ropes and he's about to, sneak up on the guy, and the guy turns around. Bobby Roode just looks at him and is like, yeah, bye Felicia. And he just leaves Ty Dillinger by himself to get dismantled. You could call him Ty Killinger, if you will. They get this really cool moment where Bobby's starting to leave and Ty's on the ground, but he looks up and you can just see. It's sort of like in Game of Thrones when one of those characters knows that something bad is really going to happen. You can just see it on their face. And you can just see it on Ty's face. This guy's leaving. He's just like, Bobby! And then just gets the crap beaten out of him and gets pinned. And then afterward, everybody else comes in, and there were 4 people originally. There's 2 in the match, and 2 of them have already beaten the hell out of him. Well, guess what? There's a third one who comes in and beats the crap out of him. And the third person just rips off half their clothes, and it's some gal, and she's also pissed, and I'm blanking on her name right now, and I forgot to write it down, so whoopsies. But she's a badass, obviously. And then the 4th dude comes in, and he's just all derp around, and then he pulls out this wicked move, and I don't even know what to call it. It just looks bad ass. Oh, and it's Eric Young. Like, no biggie at all. Needless to say, I am really excited for where Sandy goes. I don't know if it's going to be good, but I know it's going to be entertaining, and that's really all that matters. Continuing on, Billy Kay and Peyton Royce continue to make fun of Liv Morgan, or Dead Morgan, or whatever sort of version of Morgan she is at this point. So yeah, Billy Kay and Peyton Royce just trash on Liv Morgan, literally and figuratively. Figuratively because they talk trash about her, and literally because Billy Kay has a match with her. It's alright, it's not bad. It was enjoyable. There's a great moment where Corey Graves just says, oh, there's only one person chanting for Liv Morgan, and that's because at the beginning of the match there's only one person. But about halfway through it, they do a good job between Liv and Billy of getting the crowd into it, and near the end, there's a bunch of people chanting for Liv Morgan to win, because guess what? She's not a terrible person, whereas Billy Kay and Peyton Royce are. So terrible, in fact, that when there's a chance that Liv Morgan's going to win, Peyton Royce is like, gonna grab her ankle, gonna pretend it didn't. Oop, guess it doesn't matter, because now you got a boot to the face. So Billy Kay ends up winning. Afterward, her and Peyton Royce just all hang out and be like, oh no, I don't know how to do an Australian accent, but just oh no, but we're friends and it's okay, and so I'm not going to do the accent, but it's okay, because guess what, we're friends. Oh my gosh, we're friends, and your makeup might be screwed up, but whatever, because guess what, we're wrestlers, and we're in NXT, and we're Australian, and we hate everybody else. It's not to be demeaning to the characters, because I enjoy the characters, because they're these 2 really strong ladies who... Also, Liv Morgan, you wooed Why would you woo? Following that, we get some wonderful tag team action here with TM61 against Roderick Moss and Tino Sabatelli, former NFL player, and they will not stop reminding you of it. Good match to give a decent amount of time. TM61 because they're a TM So because they're a better, team, because they're an actual team, they win, even though they're not, the crazy awesome quote-unquote real athletes that Sabs and Moss are. Still know how to get it done in the ring, and they do pretty handily. It was a good match, really enjoyed it. One of the coolest spots I saw, which I was really impressed with, was one of the TM61 guys is outside the ropes and grabs on, he's on the apron, jumps over, and Sabatelli turns that and counters it into a power slam, and I was not expecting that at all, and it was really cool to watch. And if that's the sort of growth he can show, I'm totally down with this dude. That's awesome. It was really cool. And ladies and gentlemen, we get to our main event of the night. It's... Wait, really? It's Blake and Murphy? Really? Why the hell is this your main event, William Regal? Are you just asking for Samoa Joe to show up? Can he please show up during this? Can he please? Oh, they're gonna have the match. Oh, it starts and there's still like 20 minutes left. Oh, they're gonna stand there staring down like the worst version of Hogan and Warrior. Oh, they're gonna lock up a little bit like they're Shawn and Brett, I guess. I get this is supposed to be a feud between two guys who were once best friends and are now bitter enemies, and I just couldn't really get into it for a really long time. And because they just took so long just standing there. It was almost like WrestleMania 20 when Goldberg and Lesnar did nothing. But then the action started and they had some really cool counters, a lot of chain stuff, and I was like, okay, I guess I can kind of live with this. And then I want to say it was Blake, because I honestly can't tell the difference. I want to say it was Blake who goes and does a tope, from the ring to the outside. And I was like, okay, oh snap, I can actually get into this. And right as I get into this match, guess who shows up? Guess who shows up? Yeah, Samoa Joe just decides, oh, yep, nope, now that you guys like this, I'm going to ruin it. Which is a really great piece of writing, but I still hate him for it. Comes in, beats the crap out of both of them, and talks and talks and talks, and they actually cut to commercial because he's talking so long, because he just, he wants his title back. And then he keeps talking and talking and talking and talking. It's really simple. Joe wants Nakamura, or he wants the title. And tonight he gets both, because guess what? Nakamura's back! Oh! Not only is he back, the neck brace that he had on, he's taken off, and he goes to the ring and he starts just laying into Joe, and it's just this big old clobber knocker, smacker thingy, and it's great for all of like 12 seconds until the security comes out, because of course they do, which I get, and it's really depressing, but I get it, because it's not a match. They're just beating the crap out of each other, but I get it. Also, Nakamura's wearing what looks like a dress from the 1920s that got cropped, so it's just like this debut of shiny material, and I love every second of it because it doesn't make him look like a badass, but he is one, and we'll show you exactly why he is one, no matter what his look looks like. It's great. But yeah, when it comes down to it, if you're gonna take a shot at the king, you better not miss. And I think Joe been a little bit off more than he could chew, because even though they have all these security personnel who are holding them off, yeah, Nakamura doesn't care. Nakamura gives no craps and is fine with delivering elbows and knees to a bunch of people much bigger than him to eventually get at Joe. And so they have this long back and forth of, oh, hold me back. Okay, you're holding me back. Now I'm going to beat you up, and then get in there. And they eventually just they both beat up enough security that there's nobody left, and then they work their way back to the ring, and Joe gets Kinshasa, and Nakamura wants blood. And that is the best ending we could have gotten. It's even better because there's a nut shot from Nakamura, which shows just how deeply ingrained it is in his character to not like Samoa Joe. That he doesn't care about doing things that are considered cheating. He doesn't care. This is a blood feud. This is war, and I am all in for this. I know it can sound like I'm playing this up better than the rest of the, episode. And it's not because the rest of the episode's bad. Like, they're good episodes. It's just that there's not as much story to these other lines in NXT yet. That's something that's coming down the pike. And I'm perfectly fine with those once they start to come to fruition. There's a lot of stuff in the tag realm. There's a lot of stuff in the women's realm. There's a lot of stuff in the mid-card of NXT that's building its way up. But there's a reason these guys are in the main event, and this is it. Because, A, I lost my mind when Nakamura showed up, and B, I lost my mind for this segment. It's really back and forth, and they're just beating the crap out of each other, beating the crap out of all of these security guards, because neither of them care. Neither of them care about security. They don't care about beating the crap out of people trying to hold them back. They just don't. There are times when Shinsuke Nakamura gets taken behind stage and just knees and elbows people until him and Joe eventually end up in the ring, where they start beating the crap out of each other, and Nakamura stands tall, because when you come at the king, you better not miss, and you better know who's the king. Hey gentlemen, that's all I have for you today here at the BMB Universe show network thingy, whatever we're going to call it. Doesn't really matter, because you guys have already hopefully liked or shared or subscribed, and if you hadn't, would you please? We'd all appreciate it, whether it's for Raw Emotion, which is the Balor Club, whether it's for the Smacktivist, which is Team Missed Click, or if it's here on Caution Tape with your yellow brand, which is Team Instinct Generation X. We appreciate all your love and support. Thanks. Really can't believe that I made a Pokemon Go joke in this video because I have a flip phone and I hate that game, but you do what you do, you pimp yourself out. That's what I'm doing right now. Anywho, I'm gonna go chill out with my buddy, this phenomenal one. Ha! Do here in 1, 2. Shimmy, 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 duck, duck, quack, quack. Got the hat back on, still recording. Peter's gonna make fun of me in post, but I don't care, cause I got a robe and it's warm. Only on NXT, you can get the wonderful, glorious, man, I am really bad at this. That was bad, Peter, that was bad. That was bad because I had a moment and I had a kernel and I lost that kernel. Yes, I need my notes to settle down. Because of the better, because they're, and, wubba lubba dub dub, yeah, Tiny Rick.